gonna like have problems with lag maybe for
no,
having an extra person in there?
So no, that shouldn't be the case. That's not really a big factor, like how many people are in a session, but how many people are in a game, essentially, like in the game. Like imagine there's so many dudes on at a time playing. Now, if you can spectate, we actually anticipate that will increase how many people are online at the same time, which is where we run into stability issues. So we need to make sure we're in front of those, so we don't just release a spectator mode and then we crash all the games that people are actually playing because there's too many dudes on, right? Like, so we need to really watch that.
I guess let's go back to a little bit about new heroes.
Okay.
Can you talk a little bit more about Yorick's other abilities rather than his ultimate?
I didn't talk about his ultimate. Those abilities were his basic abilities.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, like I said, Yorick's abilities just changed about 90 minutes ago. But basically the core functionality is he has the rituals. They his Q, W, and E are ritual of X. They do an effect and have a targeting paradigm, like they may do an AoE on the ground. They may be a skill shot. And when those effects happen, the minion of the appropriate type is also summoned. The three types of minions we're talking about right now are Necrotic, Ravenous, and Spectral. Necrotic is the slowing minion I spoke of earlier, so he has a little slow aura around him, and when he gets on people, he slows them. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Ravenous does every hit he does a bunch of life steal on those hits and gives it to Yorick. And the active effect there will probably be something associated with life steal. And then
is that a target thing, or is it like a?
Right now, yeah, but it's like the details on this really aren't really valuable information because they may or may not be true, right? So I want to talk more philosophically about it. And then the third guy, the Spectral guy, is a fast, hard-hitting minion that doesn't have any additional effects. He just does more damage and moves quickly. But he also makes Yorick Spectral, and we can actually see that one actually works. Just the summoning methodology might change. So, can you make a Spectral minion, Chris? I'll make the Spectral minion, and you'll see what I'm talking about here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can actually catch that on camera really quick here on the spectator with the delay. So he summons it, becomes Spectral, moves and attacks faster, and then moves through enemy units. How he summons that is probably going to change, but the effects will likely be similar because it's kind of cool. So
very cool.
Yeah, and then the ultimate is we literally just completely scrapped the entire ultimate we had, so I can't really talk about that. Yeah, the ultimate I have here is it's even using completely placeholder art. Like there's like absolutely, it's basically like modified Karthus Wall of Pain with all this hacky stuff on it, which is, it's interesting because that's how we test everything. We start testing it way before we know what it looks like. And that helps drive the look. So if we go, hey, we want a wall that does this, and we put all this hacky stuff together, if it plays well, then the artist will actually feel confident making that wall look like what it wants to look like, and then not be like, okay, we made this cool wall for you guys, go put it in. We're like, cool. Oh, we play tested that and it sucked. Yeah. Oh, hey, go do it again, right? Like that's really bad for development. So we do a lot of like you see all the icons are all game, like stuff like that. It's all.
So you develop it in game first, and then you tell your artists to do it.
Yeah, so we prototype everything. So cool. That's kind of Yorick. Did you have any other questions?
Just about the other two, maybe, or did you not have those developed yet?
No, Yorick is the only one that's playable right now. The other ones are in playtesting phases, but they're, like way further. They're not as far along as Yorick is.